Okay, inshallah, we're going to go ahead and get started. Ina alhamdulillah wa salat wa salam ala wa rasulullah. Welcome to our hadith class. And I know that tonight we were supposed to do the hadith on from termites, but instead tonight we're going to do the hadith from not one of us. Not one of us. Okay, and then on Thursday, I'll do the termite hadith. And let's take a look at the hadith that's up for discussion tonight. And let me share my screen so everyone can see it. Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, here it is. So we got the hadiths mixed up for today, but that's okay. This is from the book entitled "Not One of Us," and these are hadiths taken from various collections which address actions or behaviors that our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam warned us against indulging in. He said indulging in these actions or indulging in these behaviors can compromise one's faith if one continues upon it. And let's take a look at the hadith for today. This hadith deals with cheating, being dishonest. Now, one of the things that we discussed in the 6 o'clock class today is how faith consists of different branches. There are different branches of faith, and patience is one of the branches of faith. Also, el-haya or modesty. Modesty is another branch of faith. Well, another branch of faith is honesty and truthfulness. Honesty and truthfulness are also branches of faith. And this hadith is narrated by Abu Hurairah. He said that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam walked by a man who was selling grain. And the Prophet asked him, "How's your business going?" And the man told him. And after the man explained how his business was doing, Allah sent the revelation to him, telling him to stick his hand inside the grain. So the Prophet stuck his hand inside the bushel of grain, and he felt that it was wet. So he said, "Don't you know that whoever commits deception is not one of us?" So again, this is another branch of Iman, a branch of faith, just like patience, honesty. Allah hates lying. Allah hates cheating. Allah hates deception. And we have to understand that. Okay, when you deceive other people, when you cheat other people, when you lie to other people, that shows that there's a flaw in your belief system. There's a flaw in your belief in Allah. Okay, just like when the Prophet saw the woman crying over his qadr, his decree, he said patience shows itself at the first stroke of a calamity. Patience is a component of faith. Okay, well, honesty, when times are good, if a person can maintain truthfulness, if a person can maintain honesty in good times and bad times, that's a sign that that person has some good iman. Okay, we don't want life and its up and downs to cause us to compromise our iman. Okay, so if you're selling and you have some products that's not good, say it's wet, let the people know, separate the wet grain from the dry, and say this grain here is wet, this is dry, and you can take the people down in their price for the damaged grain. But don't sit there and sell it all the same as if it were all in the same condition when it's not. So this is a hadith that brings about many lessons. Number one, we learned that as a Muslim, we cannot deceive other people. Whether that person's a Muslim or not, we cannot lie and cheat and deceive them. And also, if you are a person that is selling goods, show the buyer if there's any defect in the merchandise. And also, we learned that the Muslim businessman should make sure to learn how to conduct business transactions according to our laws. Learn what's lawful and what's unlawful when it comes to our business dealings. And also, we learned that when we are honest and truthful, that's when Allah will bless us. So this is a wonderful hadith that I want us to put into practice. Again, faith consists of many branches, many different branches: patience, truthfulness, loyalty, distinctfulness, dignity. These are just some of the many branches of faith. Let's try to work on them so we can become better believing Muslims. All right, are there any questions about this hadith? Any questions or comments pertaining to this hadith? Any questions or comments pertaining to it? Okay, well, mashallah, I want to thank everybody for joining and participating. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I want to remind everyone that we have the series on the Caliphate of Abu Bakr tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that series is taught by Brother Mukhtar. And then also tomorrow night, we have my series on heroines of heroines of Allah, the heroines of Islam. And I'll be doing the story, inshallah, the story of Maymuna, who was the last wife of the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So make sure that everybody is here for the classes tomorrow. So subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.